Please stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
Hello to those of you who are feeling called to this reading in particular. Welcome to your mystery reading. The first thing that we're going to do is shuffle out a couple cards from the Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot to get the context or the general energy of your reading. If you'd like to be a part of the community that I'm trying to create, subscribe and hit that notification bell. And if you're interested, you can also follow me on TikTok. The link to that will be in the description. Before I get you your first card, remember that this is a general reading that could be meant for more than one person. So if you're struggling to find meaning in a message, that's okay. Just let it go because it might just be meant for someone else. And if it truly was meant for you, the universe and your spirit guides will make that obvious to you either sometime during this reading or sometime during your journey. With releasing something, you're really being called to trust yourself. I also felt something here about a comments section. This is very specific, like getting into it with somebody and you're being called to be the change that you wish to see in that situation. Maybe you get some mean comments. I feel like there's really something here that you need to release in general. Before I get too into this, I do want to address that the audio is not perfect. And if the fan being on in the background bothers you too much, this might not be a reading. But for your first card, wow. I have the Sun card. I really love this card. I mean, a lot of people do. Which did feel like a message come through that what you want for the world, for yourself, you're not alone, because there's people who want those things for you and for the world as well. I think recognizing that you're not alone is really going to ignite some fire within you, or to help keep some sort of flame lit. Light energy could be significant in general. I also felt very strong inner child energy. And there's something here that you need to heal from childhood to restore your faith in yourself, in the world, in humanity, in what's possible. Because I think what's really holding you back is just simply not having faith. And what I have to say to that is, if you don't believe that something is possible, why would you invest in it? You know, like you're kind of taking away the reason for yourself to have what you deserve, to have better. You're really being called here to find deeper meaning, maybe spiritual meaning, practical meaning, in the challenges that you went through as a child. What are those challenges? What's that trauma trying to teach you or to show you about the world and yourself and what you're truly capable of, what the collective is truly capable of? It feels like there's a strong message here specifically coming through, like about the world, about your community. Trust that change is possible. Fighting for that change is worth it, because what do you have to lose? Like, honestly. For your second card, wow. I have the Magician. It did kind of come in reverse, so I am going to take this as like a more shadowy type of energy. But this card says creativity, inspiration, vision, action, plan, I can, I will, in quotes. And in reverse, shadowy type of energy, it says self-doubt, I can't, fear. I also forgot to say doing something meaningful in the upright energy, which that definitely happened for a reason with seeing 4, 5, 6. hold on a second. These are actually very, very powerful energies because they're both major arcana. This is about literally your outlook on life and your outlook on yourself. You need to recognize your own powers. That way you can see the true potential that exists in other people and in the world. There may be some specific things where, like, say you're like on the internet, so you have this feeling or idea, and you see someone else has that same feeling or idea, and it might surprise you. I saw 4543. It surprises you for a reason. I think you need to pay more attention to the good in people, or pay more attention to people who understand you rather than those who don't. You know, don't pay attention to people who judge you. Even if they're right, it's not worth investing in someone who expresses the truth in such a harsh way that you don't deserve. I definitely feel that for whoever is watching this, you are here to do something meaningful. You're here to make a difference, maybe even be in history books. Someone here has a lot of potential for power. And whether you obtain that power is really a matter of whether you're willing to see it with the magician here. I think there's a lot of power in your decisions and in how you show up in the world. So I think being the change that you wish to see, that message feels related to doing something meaningful. Whatever your inner child was angry about the world, their family, whatever it is, you know, your younger self was angry for a reason. And now it's time to heal and do what the younger version of yourself saw needed to be done. There's something here about healing from your childhood to help create better childhoods for people in general. And this is simply just by being yourself. I'm going to wrap up this reading with a card from the Ancestor Spirit Oracle. This is going to be specifically about what your ancestors want to say about this situation. In general, your ancestors really want to connect with you when it comes to standing in your power, recognizing your power, and healing from something from childhood that really takes your joy away today. Okay, so for this card, interesting, I have laugh and have fun, smile, positive energy, and joyfulness. Asia feels significant because I was thinking about somebody at my job, and like right when that happened, and they're Asian, and then these people are clearly Asian. So to me, I feel like Asia could be significant for someone. Maybe specifically during Pangea for some reason. Only take that if it resonates. But I love that this card says laugh and have fun. Like, I'm hearing like a child laughing or a baby laughing. There's something here about your laugh when you were younger. You deserve to laugh again, to be in joy, to have fun. I feel like something that's missing, or that was taken away from you in childhood, was your ability to enjoy life, and now it's time to take that back. Because not only do you deserve better, the younger version of yourself deserves better. Your smile could be very significant as well, especially with this big old smile on Jack's face. And it's funny because even on this, she has kind of a smile as well. Maybe your smile could be contagious. Like, you have the ability to spread this joy, to laugh with others, to have fun with others. I saw 10-10. So your spirit guides in general are really, really trying to connect with you. Maybe there's a group of people that the universe is trying to guide you to reunite in some way. Only take that if it resonates. I think positive energy is really, really what you need right now. You need to balance out. There's something here about either being too optimistic or too pessimistic. So if you're too pessimistic, you need to learn to believe again. And if you're too optimistic, you need to learn to be more realistic. There needs to be a balance here between optimism and pessimism. I saw 111. It's a message there to really, really trust yourself. I just got a vision of the word joy with the O being a heart. Hearts could be significant, but in general, the universe and your spirit guides want to see you laugh again. I saw 1, 2, 3, and they want to see you laugh again for a reason. I feel a lot of sadness here that may have turned into anger and apathy, and you need to work through that by first start with the apathy. Like, the way I look at it is, you get sad about something, you ignore that sadness, and then it turns into anger. You ignore that anger, and then you're just so overwhelmed with feelings that you don't feel anything at all. So if you feel numb, definitely express yourself. Get that energy out. If you feel angry, learn to redirect that fiery energy into self-love rather than self-hate and self-destruction. Communication and boundaries feel like they're very, very significant for someone. I definitely feel that you need to learn to build a healthier, more clear relationship with yourself. You need to communicate with yourself clearly. You need to set boundaries with yourself as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're being called to do that for a reason. I think setting boundaries for yourself is really going to help you rise above something. And this blue and this green is really, really sticking out to me, because I had one of these cards in a previous reading that I recorded with the colors. For some reason I wanted to say red, but no, it was green and blue. And with that message, you're really being called to get comfortable with your own skin, with being human, and with your environment, with nature. Gaia, or Mother Earth, could definitely be a significant spirit guide or entity that you're being called to connect with. 3, 2, 1, you're being called to connect for a reason. I also saw 1313 when I was talking about Gaia. So there's something here about earth energy and good fortune and good luck. Connecting more with yourself and with your environment, grounding yourself is really, really, really going to pay off for somebody. I love how much joy is in this reading, because it's really contrasting with not only the person that I'm talking to, but a previous reading where the first card that came out was the Star in reverse. Whatever is holding you back from having faith in yourself or in what's possible, that's where you need to start. Like, to put it, I guess, more logically, start with depression, then focus on your anxiety and your fears, because you need to believe in yourself to heal from or become more comfortable with certain fears. But that will be the end of your reading. I really hope that it was helpful or relevant in some way. If you'd like to hit the like button to show me that is the best way to support me. And if you'd like to offer even more support, you can donate through the thanks button directly below the video. Absolutely not obligated, but always very much appreciated. Feel free to leave a comment down below if you have any. I'd really, really love to connect with you more. And thank you so much to those of you who have shown your support thus far. It really means a lot to me. It really does make a difference. And the last thing that I'm going to say is thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you around.